What's up, guys? Erasable Crab here. Welcome back to the Automotive channel. Today we're going to be doing an update on the Pro Essentials 16-inch $10 toolbox from Dollar General. It's been holding up very well. I've been very impressed with it. This handle hasn't broke. There's plenty of weight in there too. I thought if it was going to crack, it would have cracked already, that's for sure. I did peel that sticker off. You can see the residue. It didn't come off completely, so hair and stuff from the floor kind of sticks to it. Oh well, what you gonna do? I live with cats, so there's got cat hair everywhere constantly. So if we look over in this compartment, you can see we have some stuff. We got Allen wrenches, an Allen socket, and some shelf pins. I prefer using an Allen socket like this when doing repairs and stuff. I just prefer the socket over the actual Allen wrench or L key, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I prefer, but I do also have room for the Allen wrenches in case I have a size that in an Allen wrench that I don't have a socket for. Here we have some shelf pins. Needed them for a project because I lost one for my bookshelf. Had to go out and buy these. They turned out to be too big, so I just ended up drilling the hole a bit bigger. They had to be 1/4 inch because that's what this size is, but I think the other ones were like 3/16. Then we still have our Phillips head bit, and I want to mention I have actually used this toolbox. I've taken it with me. I've done some projects around the house, whether that be hanging things, you know, putting nails into stair or whatever, because they pop out over time in this house because this house is old. So let's get on with this review. These latches still working super fine. Yeah, they are plastic, but honestly, it's a $10 toolbox. What do you expect from it? So here you can see we've got a bunch of crap. Rubber mallet. This also came from Dollar General. This actually has been holding up really well. Gets scuffs really easily, as you can see, however. But overall, I've been very impressed with a lot of the things I've gotten from there, especially this flashlight right here. It's got the mode on the front of it and then on the length. And it's super bright, takes 4 AA batteries, which I prefer it taking batteries rather than having a rechargeable one, because rechargeable batteries drive up the cost. While you will eventually spend more on batteries, I'm not using a flashlight like that enough, because I don't work in a shop or anything yet, where I need to have it. Here I have my old code scanner. Got a much better version. It costs more. So this does check engine lights, and it worked well for the time I needed it, but I'm at a point where I need more than just check engine light checks. Here we have my set of Warrior bits, and I might consider removing these, putting them back in the tool cart, but I didn't want to have them take up too much room in the tool cart. So as you can tell, this is a very old set. I've had this for a long time, so you know, stuff doesn't really stay where it's supposed to be. You gotta have to put it back where it goes, but I can deal with that. I don't mind it. They're impact rated, and as somebody who does have an impact driver now, I can appreciate that. Don't mind me as I just fix this to the best of my ability right now. I think that one goes there. There's that bit. So that's how it's supposed to be. Well, I think this gets moved over. I might be missing one of those. I think I am, but that's besides the point right now. Oh, it's right there. Look at that little thing hiding at the bottom of the thing. Anyways, I'll take care of that later. We still have the same needle nose pliers. We've got ratcheting bit driver with bit storage in the handle. I love this thing. I use it all the time. I had it for years. The teeth on it, they're just fine. I've loosened way too tight bolts with it. Well, not bolts, but screws. and it's held up. Again, I'm not an electrician, but you know, basic tools like a non-contact voltage tester and this set of insulated screwdrivers are useful to have around the house doing, you know, outlet changes, stuff to make, you know, your appliances or whatever last longer. Here we have those same Pittsburgh pliers, which are actually kind of seized. Wow. These could benefit from some lubricant, but they are also broken. Like, it's hard to get because I only have the one hand. But if you look at the handles, I don't know if you can tell, but the right handle sits slightly lower than the left. And that's because this little nut up here is just so crap that it broke, which is why I don't recommend that set of pliers. You'd be better off, if you need to save some money, there's a better pair of the Pittsburgh. These are the comfort grip ones. They're not really comfortable because it's just plastic, but you'd be better off with the classic like rubber over handles or whatever they're called. We've got our utility knife, flip utility knife from the Hart brand. Use this all the time. I beat the crap out of it, and it's held up just fine. This one came with 10 blades. I think I've only went through 2 since I got it about a year ago. Multi-tool that's broken because it doesn't have a spring. We have our set of Pittsburgh screwdrivers. These ones, which I actually really like these. I'm very picky with screwdrivers, and I really like these. I feel like if you're looking for a set of screwdrivers, this would be your best option. It's a 8-piece set. It's like maybe 10 or 12 bucks. And again, as somebody that's very picky with screwdrivers, having something that cheap and comfortable is very valuable and not something you find all the time. We also have this screwdriver. Again, came with something that had to be built. We have our same Hyper Tough hammer. Use this all the time. Love it. This is a 16 ounce. It gets Mars on the surface quite a lot. It's just starting to rust a little bit. I think there's like a zinc coating on there that's been wearing off as I hit it with, as I hit nails with it. And it gets scratched up back there. I don't really care though. Hammer's a hammer. If you got a beat on it, you really do. So there's a staple in there I want to get out. I don't know if you guys can see that. If it'll focus. There's some staples right there. Definitely don't want to get cut on those. I stepped on one before, which is why I bought a magnetic sweeper. Here we have the same ratcheting bit driver. This is a stubby. The top of it wears off. I haven't used this that much, but it ratchets. And it feels good in the hand. I really like it. That's pretty much my daily carry. I'll get rid of that torque screwdriver. You guys don't need to see that. Pittsburgh pick set. I lost the organizer to it. I think it accidentally got thrown out, so they're just thrown in here. But that's okay. Here we have our $1 flashlight, which has actually bit the dust. It finally broke on me after a while. I've had this for about a year. I took the batteries out of it just because it stopped working. It started flickering and then just quit one day, so I need to get rid of it. But I don't want to just throw it out because it's a hunk of plastic. Might be able to melt it down and do some like plastic welding or something. Try to save it. Use its materials for something better. Here we have our Quinn diamond tip screwdriver. I love the diamond tips. Love the Quinn handles. This is a Phillips Zero, not common. but I do electronics repairs in my spare time occasionally, so that has actually helped me out of a situation before. We have our overflow Allen wrenches, which just don't fit in the top compartment. We have our little mini pry bar, which I have a better set of now. And this thing has actually held up. You can see there's rust on it. I've had this thing probably a decade, and it's seen quite a bit of use. It's held up. I don't know what brand this is, or when we got it, or what, but this has held up, and I've been very impressed with it. I think it was pretty cheap, but like I said, I don't completely remember. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious. I think it's a Stanley brand that they don't sell anymore, but I'm not completely sure. Here we have this cheap screwdriver. Came with something, you know, and you can take the bit out of here, flip it around, this side will lock in, and then you'll have a Phillips bit. We have our outlet tester. This has helped me quite a lot. It's accurate, it's fast, and overall I've had it work better than some of the tools at a place where I worked, and they used their tool, they said it was fine. I used mine, it said it wasn't, and mine was right and theirs was wrong. Theirs was a lot older, so maybe it wasn't set up for GFCI or whatever, but we're not going to dwell on that too long. Here we have this snowflake bit. This used to have a like belt clip on it. You can see where the hole is that it goes through, but it blocked this bit, so you couldn't actually use that bit if you needed to because the metal ring was there. So I just took it off, and I don't use this that often. This is something, I don't think I've ever used this since I got it, but I keep it on me because, well, I keep it in the toolbox because it can be useful in certain situations, and eventually I'm going to have it come up where I need to. And then our final thing, I'm sure you guys have seen this in the background and been yelling at me. This is my Hart Auto Lock 25-inch magnetic tape measure. I absolutely love this thing. As you can see, it's pretty wide blade markings. It has the fractions on there, so if you're a dummy like me, you can actually tell what they are instead of, you know, memorizing everything. Got the foot markings, and then button here. Magnetic tip, you can see the magnet right there. And I've had this hold on to things that I was like, there's no way it can hold on to that and not fall off, and it's held on. As you can see, we're at the bottom. This is our pile of tools. Quite a bit of weight. It's held up. It's been a little over a month since I did my initial review. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. And wow.